All right, we're taking a look at this annotated bibliography, and there's a couple things that you need to be able to know. First of all, it needs to come from a reliable source. I'm expecting all 4 of your sources to be academic. So .org and .edu, yes, good, but a .com, no, that's just a website. It's not peer-reviewed. It's not. It's not oftentimes not scholarly. So I'm looking for something that comes from like Google Scholar or the library, some good academic sources. And then you need to take a look at the author and see what credentials. Is he CEO of a business? Does he own, is he a lawyer? Is he a doctor? Is she a teacher? What kind of credentials does the actual author have? And that it needs to be peer reviewed. The other thing that we talked about was a current date. Peer reviewed means somebody has looked at it before it's been published. You guys, blogs, Wikipedia, these sort of things get published without anybody reviewing it. People who are authorities on the subject have not reviewed it. And so you want to avoid those. Those are not helpful things, okay? Instead, we're looking for something that has been peer reviewed. The other thing is the date, right? If you've got 2020, you know the information's current. If you've got something that's dated back in 1990, you have to ask yourself, how current is that information for the job I'm pursuing? So the date oftentimes is also part of what makes these sources reliable. So I'm expecting you to get 4 sources, and then what you're going to do is you're going to organize them on the annotated bibliography. And I have provided the guidelines for you. I've also provided a sample. And notice in the guidelines there to be 4 sources. The citation goes first, then it's single spaced, then double space in between the citation and the annotation. By the way, to annotate means to take notes. This is just a summary of the notes you've taken on your source, okay? So citation, double space, then the annotation is single spaced, then you're going to double space again, and you're going to move on to the next one, okay? Now inside this annotation, you're going to summarize in a sentence. You're going to say the purpose of the article in a sentence or 2. And then at the end, I expect that I. Notice I put that I in quotation marks over there. I plan on using this for my introduction. I think this will support this. I believe this will be helpful. I will be looking for that I element, okay? In my paper, I plan on doing this. So I'll be looking for that at the end of the actual annotation. Now, this is supposed to be MLA, so you guys are going to alphabetize each citation. I'll be looking for it. A, and then this is a B here, and then a C or whatever, however it is. You're going to alphabetize it. And I've taught this to you already, but please remember that your first priority, number 1 priority, is the author's last name. So you are going to be alphabetizing by the author's last name. Each left-hand margin in each citation will be the author's last name. You guys, if there's no author in your source, I have to really question whether it's academic or not. You still might be able to use it, but not right now for this research, okay? Not right now at the beginning when you're looking for your 4 academic sources. It could be once you've done the annotated bibliography, you'll go back to that other source that maybe doesn't have an author. See, it's good information and it is reliable, but it won't be part of your annotated bibliography. Make sure that you begin with the last name and that you alphabetize.